Part 3 of Chiba Accelerated. Today we're talking about tricks and tips for riding in Japan. I'll include some other resources in the description of the video. Please check there. They're really good resources. So, yeah, today you get to hear me and Ben talk about things bicycle related and other, but I had a comment from a viewer a while back that I didn't really answer. Matter of fact, I misread the comment and answered it incorrectly through the online comments section. You can go back and see it if you want. But he was interested in some tips for coming to Japan and riding in Japan. Well, that's a cool, look at that building.
Yeah.
Woo! A little bit of wind.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I thought maybe we could kind of together sort of try to answer some of the things that he might be interested in about riding in Japan. The first question I'd like for us to answer is, what are your recommendations on drinks while riding in Japan?
So my favorite drink,
Hydration.
it's probably water, but second is salty lychee.
Salty lychee.
Salty lychee.
And why do you like salty lychee?
So, unlike most sports drinks, like in America, there's Gatorade and Powerade. In Japan, there's Pocari Sweat and Aquarius are probably the two biggest ones.
So that's the other two. So the three that I'm going to recommend today would be Pocari Sweat, Aquarius, and salty lychee. Let Ben go ahead and explain the difference between the three.
Well, if I can't get salty lychee, then I'll get Aquarius as my number two.
Yeah.
And something about the salt to whatever juice ratio, when I'm super sweaty and I've been, running or biking a lot, it feels like my body's like, yes, that's exactly what I need.
So salty lychee it's semi-sweet to the taste, but not overbearing and easy to drink. It's easy on the stomach too,
Yeah.
isn't it? Don't you think?
Yes, it is.
You can drink a whole bottle of salty lychee, replenish yourself, and not feel sick to the stomach.
Yeah. My family buys it by the case now.
Salty lychee, right?
Salty lychee, yeah. So when I, come back after a long run, I come in and it's there at home.
Maybe we can get salty lychee to sponsor us, huh? If you're watching salty lychee representatives, we'd love a sponsorship. Anyways, all right, next question. Let's talk about the weather and riding in Japan. So, winter time can be extremely cold. Yeah?
Yeah. I got a tree.
And on top of that, windy. Right?
Yeah.
So you can ride in winter, but you're gonna need to put your long kit on.
Yeah.
And wear a jacket on occasion and gloves too sometimes. So we wear half fingers. Allows our fingers to be free and breathe.
Yeah.
But the weather in the spring is nice.
Yeah.
We get a little rain. So usually if you're riding then you can just take a jacket, a light jacket, and you don't have to put your long riding shorts on. You can go with the shorts or a bib. What in the world is that?
Ultraman?
My days. Look at that. That is awesome. Japanese culture right there. Jerseys. Some of the riders like to wear long sleeve jerseys here. Mainly I see them riding in the summer with long sleeve just because of the sun.
Keep the sun off, yeah.
To keep the sun off of them, but I typically ride with a short sleeve jersey. Kind of like what Ben's wearing right now. Summer, it will get extremely hot. So if you're riding in Japan, you need to ride in the early hours of the morning, anywhere between 4 and 10. Would you agree?
Yeah.
And then you need to take a break most likely in the afternoon, because the heat will give you heat stroke.
Especially July, August.
July, August, you're very dangerous. So then you can ride again in the evening from about 4:30, 5 o'clock
Yeah.
on until you decide to stop. So that's kind of the weather in the summer. Whoa,
Sorry.
hey!
Interrupt.
Ben just did a drive-by Rocky. Saw a rock at my bike. That's all right. I'm PPF. Paint protection film. And then the fall. The fall will get cool again, but still a little rainy, right?
Still rainy, yeah. That's the season.
Now let's back up to the rainy season. Rainy season is technically started right now
Yeah.
in June, and will go for about 6 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks, right?
I don't know. Exactly.
Something like that, 6 to 8 weeks, I think. I'll have to check the facts on that. I'll put a note in the video if I'm wrong. But and then again, typhoon season, which comes about.
It's gonna hit October.
Is it that late?
September, October.
September, October, I think, something like that. So, all right, what do you recommend? What other topic would you think we should address for these folks in regards to riding in Japan? How about science? Science. All right, we're on a small climb here, so it won't be so noisy. Signs. Japan loves, by the way, if there are any Japanese people watching this video, this comment is not meant as a derogatory statement. It's just a fact. Japan loves signs. Okay? It's not meant to be bad. It's a fact. So, the Japanese will mark the road. You see paint here on my right. That's telling you some stuff. They like to put the word tomate on the road. They'll also put a sign up on the side of the road that says tomate, right? Oh, come on, let's go, Ben. Woo-hoo! We gotta wait for Ben. He put the brakes on coming down the hill. I didn't. Did you put the brakes on?
What's that?
Did you put the brakes on?
No, but I didn't pedal down it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Japan likes signs. In Japan, also, you're going to find that the speed limits are all in kilometers, so you need to kind of understand those, make those conversions in your head. 1.6 kilometers to the mile. You do the math, I'm not going to. Camping in Japan. If you're coming to Japan, you're going to do bike packing. It is doable, very doable. They have lots of public campgrounds. Lots of public campgrounds all throughout Japan. There's some good websites. I'll probably throw a couple links down in the description of the video for you to take a look at. Ranging in price. I recommend personally not doing camping in the winter and not doing camping in typhoon season. That's just me.
Yeah.
And if possible, avoid the rainy season. Because I'm not a snake person, I'm going to tell you, Japan has the mamushi snake. You've probably heard me say this in other videos if you've seen some of the other videos that I've made. The mamushi is very dangerous, and it does not warn you that it's there. It will just simply tag you, and you may die. So camping, if you decide to camp, be extremely aware of your surroundings. Do not wander off into the foliage that you see here without proper protection on your legs and hands and feet. So just don't do it. It's not smart. And if you do wander down to Okinawa, watch out for the habu snake, because that one's got a heat-seeking sensor in it, and it hangs from trees and drops on you. So it'll definitely kill you. So those two things. The spiders in Japan. Would you like to talk about the spiders, Ben?
They're bigger, especially if you get out into the jungle areas. They're much bigger than you'll find typically in America. I don't know, not scariest, but one of the biggest ones is the huntsman spider. Like, it comes into your house sometimes. And it's rather large. I would say it's a good 5 inches. In its leg span. But it's not slow, it's really fast.
Fast, and they build these big webs.
Yeah.
Across pathways, especially when you're out in the jungle.
Yeah.
So you could be walking down a path and get tagged with a web. Not knowing if the spider's there or not.
Now, if one comes into your home, the trick that I've learned is to sweep them out. If you sweep them, they will, as a defense mechanism, ball up. And then you can just, like, sweep them out of your house. So that's the thing I've learned about hunting spiders. But
all right.
I've never had a lot of problems with spiders while riding. It's when I'm, like, you know, hiking out in the woods and I see spiders and I leave them alone. It's good.
I guess you won't have them on the roads like this, but if you stop and get off and be a little adventurous and go out a little bit, you know, looking at things as you're going along. Oh, we hit another climb. Then that's when you're going to find them. But okay. Riding in Japan, make sure you wear your sunscreen. You agree?
Yep.
Like most every other place in the world where you ride, the sun can be brutal here. So wear your sunscreen, apply it frequently if necessary. Other accommodations that might be available for you. Japan has a great network of hotels, or what we call ryokans, which are traditional, should be more budget, but aren't always. Accommodations to stay in. And you know, depending on your budget that you want to spend while you're out here, you can get a pretty good accommodations for anywhere. Okay. Then, when you're out on a ride, you don't have bags like I do. What do you do for food?
So there's lots of convenience stores in Japan. So
let's name.
what?
Let's name them off.
So 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Which Americans will be familiar with the name, but there's no Slurpees. It actually has a lot, you know, there's useful things in there. You can buy
Healthier foods.
healthier foods. You can buy
Full
like,
meals.
Yeah. Other necessities. You can buy notebooks and pencils and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. You can still get some snacks, you know,
Yeah.
chocolates and that kind of stuff.
But there's probably far less junk food than you'll find in an American 7-Eleven.
So for a bike rider, you can get all the essentials. You can even get a hot pasta meal. They'll heat it up there for you, you know, or a teriyaki chicken meal, right?
Yeah.
With rice. All right, 7-Eleven. What else?
7-Eleven, there's Family Mart,
Family Matto.
which has really good fried chicken.
Hot chicken. And
And Lawson's
yep.
tends to be, I think, they brand themselves as being a bit healthier, just slightly.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think their chicken is the same as Family Mart's.
oh, okay.
Just a different name. Yeah.
So those are the three big ones, but there's also Mini Stop. There's
Yep.
Sankyu. Is it Three Shapes?
Yep.
I think it's called Sankyu.
Yep.
There's a few others, but the big three are 7-Eleven, Family Mart.
I think there's one called Yamazaki too.
Oh, Yamazaki. Yeah.
Yeah. That's an older one brand. But they're pretty much everywhere except for here.
Well, if you get out in the
Chiba.
country,
In Chiba, you can't find hardly any of them.
that's the trade you get from fewer cars.
Yes.
You get fewer convenience stores.
Not always though. Sometimes we run across convenience out. But yeah. So your meals, you can eat most everything you can eat. Of course, we carry our bars, power bars, or you know, drinks and stuff like that with us. You know, soy joy or whatever. So that's food in Japan for eating. Anything else you can think of about riding tips in Japan? Be courteous to people around you. They're not always going to be the nicest to you, but most of the time they will be. I'm probably not the best person to say that because I get a little frustrated once in a while.
That's when it gets a little too close.
I've been cutting that stuff out of the videos for you guys. All right, which way do we go here?
I don't know. You have the route.
Yeah, but I can't see it right now because it says climb.
My guess would be going left.
I guess left it is.
Is it?
I can't see it. It says climb. Let's see if I switch the page. I can't. There we go. Yep, left.
Left. Okay.
Yep, left.
Probably more of a busy road.
Big truck, get over left. Get over, get over. See? Prime example of what I was talking about. He's watching for me. He slowed down when he approached us. Lovely. That was a prime example of them watching for us.
Yeah. This is a busier road. I don't know if we can go side by side on this road. We'll see how busy it is.
We'll see. Well, that brings us to the end of part 3 for the Chiba Accelerated Ride series. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed the scenery and listening to us blabber on as we talked about different tricks and tips that we have found useful here riding in Japan. We hope that if you have the opportunity, you can apply some of these things on your ride if you have the opportunity to come here to Japan. Until next time, John A. And you can go around if you need to. We're climbing, we got quiet, so it's all good. This is the most I've talked on a video for these guys. Because I'm usually by myself. And it wouldn't sound good.